with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay.
Right.
Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up.
We don't have the black ones or what?
6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that.
Oh, there they are. You
Line is where my
betcha.
turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing
Wow,
in.
they got a lot of fucking jerseys.
And want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at small times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speed of
I think I just need to not have a dip and just hit my whip. I think I'm much more like relaxed. I'm all like tense.
Tonight, from
There we go.
Ford Field in
Bring it
Detroit,
on.
it's Thursday Night Football on EA
Oh, it's all good, bro.
Sports.
Look at this matchup. Guarantee he's probably fucking
We'll see
impossible.
Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the New York Jets. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win.
We have all
it
real
really
players
didn't
right
matter
now.
who
We're
won in
playing
the preseason.
NFL football.
And I watch some of those
with a real
shows that the
ball
NFL
club.
does, and you see the coaches in
Just
preseason
handpicked.
after a loss jumping all over their
Look at
guys.
these
So I learned one
jerseys.
valuable lesson.
Contrast.
Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
The USC product, Sam Darnold, the number 3 overall pick in
Sam Darnold.
2018, ready to go. Here's the Jets takeover on offense.
Year 3 now of Sam Darnold being the starting
Put
quarterback
some
with the New York
rush on
Jets.
the
And
quarterback.
as you might expect, some ups and downs along the way. That's what happens with young quarterbacks. Last year, 19 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, had to play through some sickness and injury. But the Jets really believe in this guy and showed it by upgrading their offensive line in order to get him more protection moving forward.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Here's second and a yard. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
He's 2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
Nice.
That play is
Who's that,
blown
Jamie
up,
Collins?
losing yardage back at the 35.
Put out a big
2
Jamie
yards the
Collins.
loss, 2nd and 12.
Makes the tackle.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight ahead pursuit and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold.
Oh, it's intercepted.
Here and it's intercepted.
That was the zone coverage we were looking for.
At the 41-yard line. We see Matthew Stafford,
I always start out great,
Georgia
and then it just
Bulldogs,
goes
set to
downhill
pilot the
every time.
offense of the Detroit Lions.
You don't have to start
His
as
often
the whole
described
game.
as out of this world, and I've seen some throws out of him that are just really off the charts. But sometimes he relied on his arm so much his footwork got in the way. Led to some inconsistency, but I've loved watching him evolve as a quarterback. He gets better and better each year.
This team sucks.
First carry now. This is Johnson.
Ooh, Johnson getting loose. He might be the factor.
First down Detroit, 16
I don't even have one carry like right up the gut.
Like carry on Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
A gain of 2.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. Here's Stafford.
Oh, what a job by Stafford.
Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones.
What a route by Marvin
And the
Jones.
Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect
That's
him
a
to come
great
around and
play
score.
right there.
Almost impossible.
I just found
Anytime
one.
a defense has to defend a short field,
That's what we gotta do.
you
We
usually
gotta
end up
work.
seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5
I gotta show you this replay.
yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10.
Watch this. Watch Marvin Jones over there on the left. Stafford on the play action. Rolls left. Throws a dot. Oh. Watch that corner get crossed up in that. Oh. On that coverage, yeah. Yeah, just let him do his thing on the rollout. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. What a throw by fucking Stafford.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And that is on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the Lion judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Brings up second.
Here's second and 10.
Bring it outside like a both.
This is Bell.
Yeah.
He's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Yeah.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. After the penalty, it's Bell.
Yeah,
And
nice
a short
job,
gain
dude.
across the 15 to the
Oh,
17-yard
Clay.
line.
Into I.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to
That was a 4-3. We were in a little 4-3 over.
diagnose a play and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Third and long, it's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
I love how the clock stops now for like replays real fast. Yeah, like you can watch every replay.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 36. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
There's the Rooks, aren't we?
Possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they called a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase down.
He didn't come down with that? What? Matt Stafford on the play action. Money.
Target T.J. Hawkinson, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
How is this not a catch?
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination.
Galladay is going to be intercepted. Pierre Desir. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
1st and 10.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Darnold from the gun. Got him in. It's Rashawn Perriman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit to tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd down, it's Bell.
Oh, look at some guy just flying around and getting tripped up. He's like, looks like Troy Polamalu.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
Yeah, I knew that was coming, but I can't get there in time.
He is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that
why.
football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a
Oh,
gain
they
of
go
6
for
on
it.
the
What
play,
is this,
and it'll be
dude?
4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down.
Yeah, flag by the veteran, Justin Coleman.
By Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Got these young corners out here.
And now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws.
No,
I've seen guys in this league throw 4
that pass,
interceptions in a
that
game
play action.
and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Number 33, carry.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This one complete to his fullback out of the
Ooh,
field.
I love that.
And they work this well upfield
It's a
across
big
the
old boy.
22
Look at this
yards
guy.
there, a 1st
Who
down.
is this?
And the big guy
That's the
catches the
starter.
ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily
So
thought as a
loose
pass
there.
catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Bottom.
On 1st down at Stafford.
Give it to him again and get the big rumbling.
Down to his fullback. Give him 6 on the play.
A little flare.
That's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford.
Oh, what a catch by Galladay. Look at that.
That one good for
That's what he's
26
good
and a
for.
1st down. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know, there's no quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yeah. Felt like.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. That will be incomplete. They couldn't hook
one there
up
too.
on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1-7-0
careful on those
on EA Sports.
There's been money in this play
This
action.
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Oh,
They sack him back right around the 30. The 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams there to bring him down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd
Who's their
long,
coach?
Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
That's another glitch they gotta fix. They always run into the kicker.
Defense, they might decline it and take the points.
Yeah.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Following the penalty, it's Johnson.
Ooh, what a hit.
And they get to him quickly here as he
Yeah,
stops right around the
Pierre
13. Pierre Desir in on the stop. Not a whole lot there that the defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Johnson on poke free. Football's held. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover. But if there's ever a good time.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. It's complete right around the end.
Look at that little play. That was sick.
But he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson.
Oh, you got to reach for that.
Fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson taking it in.
That'd be sick.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it.
That'd be awesome.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
Are you on right now? No way. Here it is.
Now Prater to add the PAT.
I'm getting better at the kick though, dude. I've played
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Played all preseason and I played 3 games. And this one, or the one before this.
So
yeah, it's tough, bro. It's alright.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
That's so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. First down. A big hitter to start the drive. Has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Bell. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 1-yard gain.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And that one goes incomplete. He's making like he wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. And I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys are going to get the watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Yes, sir.
Now a first down carry by Bell.
Nice job.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
I'll go into the locker room, my best defensive player.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Bell. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 16. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling with that.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Or formation.
On first down, Bell. And he's brought down just
2 and
outside
3, 4,
the 10
and
at
there's
the
2
11.
and 4, 3, and it's all.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
Yeah.
And he's able to pick up
Hand
the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Both my starting ends. There he goes, the locker room. Huh. Yeah.
Here's a man who's now 3rd all-time in rush yards, Frank Gore. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a
torn labrum for hand. Oh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. Oh, twisting away.
Oh, look at the rush.
It ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
All right, let's go offense. Let's put one more on the board for the half. Put us back in a good spot. Oh, look at this.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Stafford for the third time is intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be.
Oh my. Almost intercepted.
Like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down.
I
Staying
agree.
on the schedule.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The screen. Oh no.
Screen to Bell. And he
I knew it was going to be a
first
fucking
before he's
screen
brought
too.
down right on the chalk of the 20.
Bell.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Again, Darnold. This is Bell. On the
Next week, man, I can't pick off anything. I can't get to any fucking little pass.
From 8 yards out, and the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get...
Yeah, right, bro.
It's an interception.
Next week. Here the 0 again. What is that interception?
Pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
You can't return anything.
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more
wow, look at
is when
Kenny
I'm
Yall,
running
man.
my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, push it a little bit here and try to get something before the half runs out.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Down and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford.
No way, dude. Watch this.
The possession is theirs at their own 43.
This guy's having himself a half.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose
Wow, why
of
did
the
they not call a timeout right
first
there?
down.
Let's just lean on the word.
They tried to kick a field goal and I hurried up with 2 timeouts. 6 seconds left.
And a good quick first down as well.
Okay, Brandon,
Bad
thanks
clock
very much.
management.
We'll get back to you and Charles in just
That'll
a
get you
minute.
fired.
Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and
5
then we get it all
turnovers in the
started as
first
we
half.
normally do
I'm
on the
down
first
7.
Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on.
Gotta
Guys,
have
battle.
control of the ball
Trying
here.
to make the ball fly.
Play smart. Alright, second half, second string of the ball game. Luke Wilson. Guaranteed. Wow, weren't whistling Dixie. You're roped.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is...
Hold on, I'll be right back. Go get my dip. Here we go.
5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's the first throw now for Chase Daniel. We'll try and set up the screen of Swift.
Oh, did he
get that? Taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, he had 200 and something yards rushing on me, 285 yards or something.
So a decent game, all for none on the penalty. It's too bad, isn't it? They would feel pretty good about it.
No,
when people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Shotgun snap for Daniel.
No, he's open. He's so
Two
open.
things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football and try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away.
Wow.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Jets will have a short field to
punts are, I feel like punts are like go nowhere now.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now.
It's amazing how open these guys
are. By scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
14
yards is the pickup there. The Jet first down. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. Throw complete to Herndon.
Oh, what a tackle.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard. But sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left. 2 to the right. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
He'll go down back at the 12.
Wow, it's Will Clark the 6th.
2nd goal. Last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards.
Literally.
But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's
Will Clark the 60th.
Operating out of the gun.
Get him. Someone. Somewhere. Yeah. Great job by the D right there.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that
almost hit the kicker, dude. I would have screamed my life out of me. Yeah, dude, I went right under him.
They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settled for 3.
It's hard to hit. You gotta just get used to it. You'll be more used to it by the end of the preseason for sure.
If you're going to throw it, if you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball
2020 draft class.
get a couple of
Oh
first
yeah,
downs,
these
and hopefully
guys
flip
do
the
get big
field.
money. Oh, they drafted Quentin Cephas. He ain't even gonna make the
last
fucking
run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Daniel.
I don't know why I'm throwing that way right now. I'm like panicking.
He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good
Look at this man. Dude, the screen works big time. You gotta hit your flats. I haven't been hitting them at all.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available.
Oh yeah, that's a hit with the juice.
Pressure towards your quarterback. That's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't hit L2.
There for a first down.
Nate Hairston there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
I know.
And once again, it's Swift.
Oh, Swift. He faked him out with the truck.
7 yards there.
First
down.
They got like this drive a little bit better there, partner.
Running traps, he's
picking up
trapping
some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, I had him.
He's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The sack by Jordan Willis. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow him to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
Oh, what a catch by Jesse James. On 3rd down.
First down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the
big
conversion
Bo
on 3rd
Scarborough
down.
here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Just can't flip the play.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Incomplete.
You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. That's complete to DeAndre Swift in the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Gotta be
First
efficient.
down, Lions on a pickup of 13. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Daniel. Flushed out right. Completes it to Dixon.
Ed Dixon.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Dude, the crowd goes bananas though on in this. They go.
And give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back down.
Ooh, big hit. Who is that?
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a third
Mike
and 3.
May or whatever?
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. The Lions on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3.
No.
Third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, he took the shot in the end zone and went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said forget about the sticks.
Oh,
They're on
really?
6. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Their own 25-yard line.
New York set to take the field.
Yeah.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Dude, their change of direction is just insane compared to mine on defense.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here.
Fair.
Grind out some yardage, work on that.
I don't know what I'm supposed
See
to
if you
do.
can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to
Like
possess
that,
the
like how they can just
gain some
go,
yardage and put the onus
Oh,
on the
there's an injury.
defense.
Oh, he's
Get
holding,
these
clutching his
timeouts. What are
shoulder.
they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Going to the locker room.
Ball up to the 35
Roberts.
now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's like my 4th stringer or 5th.
Flacco from the gun. This one into the hands of the running
I just need
back.
to stop right here. They got Joe Flacco in there.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or it runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Flacco. And he's got his man out of the backfield.
Oh, what if I got Burford keeping me outside? Dang, it's a veteran man. Torn rotator cuff. Oh, he's out for his career. Mike Ford in the ball game.
With this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Yeah.
Flacco to throw here on 3rd down.
Wow, what a fumble.
Coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Probably.
There was a punt of 42, 7 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got a first down.
Daniel, look at this play. This guy's making a move. I never do that.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space.
Right.
And he takes off.
Look at that little play. Just a quick hitter.
6 there on 1st.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Swift.
Look at Swift.
Lines up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Yeah.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass.
Oh, look at Swift.
They'll get him down after
Look
a
at
pickup of
that.
8, second and 2.
Dude, you have to like hold the juke button. Stick over hard.
This position just continues
to
evolve.
It just does like a click on something.
It's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On second down, Swift. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh my goodness.
They stay on the ground. This
I
time
think I've heard that one yet. God.
Tackled by
That
Jordan
is
Willis.
just disgusting.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move
so
those
hard
300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh, he got rid of it. Wow, that was crazy.
It's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, look at this Jesse James getting loaded.
Not before he gets the first. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. On 1st and 10, Swift.
Oh.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
We're moving on this drive.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
25-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup.
We're bringing Big Bo Scarborough for this one.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
No, look at this drive. We're putting together milk in this clock.
It's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's got the first
Scarborough. All the way down to the 6 on the counter.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll run it with Scarborough.
No, I had an opening right there.
Just outside the 5 of the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal. It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He's back to throw.
No, he dropped it. Ricky Ortiz, he will not make the team because of that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a heartbreak hotel.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure.
Oh, he almost came down. Dude, the fans are going bananas.
They certainly did a nice job
This is nuts.
there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th.
Oh, no.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to get the football back. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, we're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
3rd down.
We're on a straight goal line right now.
Now Balaj.
Oh, you got it. Oh, man. That's the ball.
Right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
That's a horse shit.
1st down, New York.
I feel like I could probably hang though with the first string. I don't know.
And they take a knee.
Third string didn't even get in the game because it was so like, I don't know, it was so tight. I felt like I had a drive. Yeah, me too.
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No,
They played a lot
it.
last game,
They
actually.
deciphered that one correctly.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points.
Damn, I held them on offense, honestly. They didn't really do much.
Exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is
Fucking turnovers, they scored right back on them, like right back.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL.
Chase Daniel, 8 for 15, 86 yards. He was solid. Stafford threw 4 picks.
With that, we say good night from Detroit.
Darnold didn't do shit. Flacco did nothing, 28 yards. Bell ran decent. Oh, Scarborough, he's the guy I gotta get cooking. I have hella injuries. I have 3 guys hurt out for the year. We might have to take our lumps this year and sell off the whole team.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
3 new injuries. Rotator cuff, Daryl Roberts. I think I signed him in the offseason. He's out 14 weeks. 75 overall. No, maybe he was already on the team. Trey Flowers is out 5 weeks. Hand is out 5 weeks. Seven, 6, hell of a ball game. Slobber knocker.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag.
I don't know how I'm gonna stop anybody. I'm gonna have to score 50, and I can't really do that with this team. They don't really have the juice. Joe Burrow, 77 overall. Wow. That's amazing. Hell of a fucking youngster. My God. What's that? You got Gio Bernard, Samaje Perine. I like Bronson Reichsteiner out of Kennesaw Sticky. Kennesaw Mountain Landers. You let me know if you want to get rid of him. Yeah, who was that? I think we can make that happen. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Be the first trade we've ever made, ever. Unreal. Good God. Yeah, I'd love to build that guy right there. Need him. CJ Uzoma and Seth DeVal, Drew Sample and Jordan Franks. Got Big Jonah Williams, Marshall Newhouse, Xavier Suafilo. No. Sam Hubbard, wow, what a stud. We got big Mike Daniels in there still. Damn, look at your D tackles. Oh, those guys are gonna feast. My Falcons team's got a 4-3 and my fucking D tackles are studs. Sheldon Richardson gets like 2 or 3 sacks every game. He's a monster. Jake Ryan starting. Logan Wilson, Jermaine Pratt, Marcus Bailey. You got a couple of rookies. You got three rookie middle linebackers. Darren Lee, I like Darren Lee. Disgusting.